A state parks employee is blowing the whistle on the Ocotillo Wells off-road area. He says the administration of the park is ignoring widespread environmental damage. News 8 took a road trip to the desert to get both sides of this story.
Ocotillo Wells is the largest off-road area in the state park system, more than 80,000 acres. Most of the park is designated as open riding area, meaning off-road vehicles can go pretty much anywhere. And that's a problem, according to State Parks environmental scientist Joe Hopkins.
You can just see that there's just tracks everywhere here.
Hopkins filed a whistleblower complaint with the Department of Justice more than a year ago, alleging Ocotillo Wells staff failed to protect desert vegetation and failed to prevent unnatural erosion from off-roading as required by state law. But he got no response.
I think they should have at least investigated. I mean, we have no evidence that they have done absolutely anything.
In other areas of the park, off-road vehicles are required to stay on designated trails, but Hopkins says that's not happening either.
Whole areas that have been denuded of vegetation, hills that are incised with cuts that are 10, 15 feet deep, people going up and over hills where they had no business riding.
News 8 reached out to local off-road supporters.
Our idea is to keep public lands open for the public, not just the off-roaders, but everybody.
Dennis Nottingham is with the San Diego Off-Road Coalition.
Sure, there may be a few less plants, but it's an off-road park. That's what it was built and designated for.
Nottingham says his group pays fees that help fund environmental protection at Ocotillo Wells.
There are areas closed due to sensitive plants, whatever the case may be, a lizard, a bug. It's an off-road park. You can't just close everything down.
9 weeks ago, the state hired a new Ocotillo Wells district superintendent.
As we discover habitats or cultural sites that need protection, we're going to close those areas off, or we're going to reroute the traffic around that.
Garrett Aitchison says he is currently down 4 ranger positions, but they do their best to police the area and take environmental violations seriously.
It is enforced. It's something that we can and will continue to enforce, but we can improve. We can do better, and that's my goal.
Ocotillo Wells is currently preparing a new general plan and environmental impact report that will outline regulations for future park use.